Yo, what is up, y'all? Soulless. Today, we're gonna be talking about Lelouch v Britannia versus Light Yagami. Who is the better protagonist? Obviously, this is all my fucking opinion, and there's gonna be hella fucking spoilers. So if you're planning on watching either of these animes, you should probably just click off or watch the video. Say fuck it. Become a LARP. Become one with the LARP. Let's LARP. I don't know. But yeah, let's get right into it, boys. So, we're gonna break this video down into two sections. One for Light, then one for Lelouch. And we're gonna run through three different categories to compare the two protagonists. The first category will be what did the protagonist have to survive? Yo, I'm actually like, what is going on? My brain is not braining. The first category is what did the protagonist have to sacrifice to achieve their ultimate goal? The second category is about how that goal affected the people around them and ultimately the world of that verse. The third category is about how the protagonist personally was affected by their ambition and newfound and newfound godlike power. Then at the end of the video, I'm going to take all the info I just gave y'all to compare the two protagonists and tell you which one is better, objectively, whatever. Like, in my opinion, I'll tell you which one's better. So, yeah.
Kira has become law in the world we now live. He's the one who's maintaining order. I have become justice. The only hope for mankind. Kill me? Is that really the right thing to do?
Light Yagami is a high school student who attends Daikoku Academy and has a very happy, loving family. He is a very ahead of his class compared to everyone else. Bro aces everything. And not to mention, this dude probably has some insane problem-solving skills that would have made him a probably better detective than L. Or his dad. He could have literally been chief. But, I mean, the Shinigami realm had other plans. And I mean, him having a whole loving family, that's going to come in later when we compare the two. Alright, category 1. What does Light Yagami sacrifice? Now, it's not necessarily like people or really anything physically. It's more like Light fucking sacrifices his humanity, bro. This dude goes from just being a normal ass regular high school like kid to having a book that if you write someone's name, they just instantly die and you have no way of knowing who did it. Like, that's a pretty big fucking jump. So obviously he has a fucking huge god complex. And yeah, that's kind of what he sacrifices. He sacrifices his humanity and basically his family. I mean, Soshiro Yagami fucking takes the ideal, dies on his deathbed next to Light. I mean, bro's sister gets kidnapped. He doesn't even care. He's like, yo, mellow. You got that, bro. Like, it's messed up, bro. Light, like, I don't know. He also, like, he slimed out a couple innocents. Like, he literally just slimed out, like, 2 FBI agents. Just because he's like, yeah, you know what? Y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna get me. Fuck that. And, like, bro, low-key, the way you just see it all go down the drain is with Lind L. Taylor at the beginning. Like, when Light sees L on the broadcast, and that's the first time that someone one-ups him in the show. That's the first time L one-ups him in the show. That's the first time bro actually has to figure out a strategy to navigate around the law enforcement and people who are now trying to track him. What's crazy is, like, he took the bait, and he was, like, ecstatic. This dude was a little too happy to fucking just kill a random-ass dude on TV. And it worked. Like, L's bait worked, bro. This dude got jabaited, and that was it. I mean, Light deadass just sacrifices his humanity, his family, a couple randoms on the way. I mean, just people he like we're not gonna talk about the girl that fucking Mello just okay. Like, that's in my opinion the most fucked up part about the show is when Light manipulates Kiyomi Takada into killing Mello. Basically, Mello kidnaps her. She had a hidden scrap of the Death Note. Writes Mello's real name. He dies. Basically, after he dies, Light is like, this is where I just like, this is where me personally I was like, damn, all right, this motherfucker's really lost his way. He went from talking about, oh, justice and this and getting rid of all the bad in the world. Yo, he deadass just slimed out a random ass girl. Like right after he had her do it, like he's just like, nah, fuck all that. And he made her like explode the truck, made her put this truck on fire, and she exploded in there with fucking Mel. She was like messed up, dude. I mean, she really did not do shit. She is like, in my opinion, the only character. Actually, no, that's a lie. What is her name? Oh, I can't name it at the top of my head. But I do know her, like Ray Penberg's wife at the beginning of the show when she finds out her husband dies. Like it's like that when Light is like, I'm Kira, and he like has her fucking, do the deed. That shit is messed up, man, because she really did not do shit. She was just trying to like avenge her husband, bro. So like Naomi Takada, she did not deserve it either, bro. Like fuck, a lot of these characters did not deserve to get slimed out by fucking Light Yagami. I can 100% say that. Because at the beginning, it's all sunshine and rainbows. He's just defeating criminals, and it's really nothing behind it. But as the show goes on, he just he is on a fucking rampage towards the end. It's not even funny. The second this dude touches the death note after killing right before killing L, it's like this motherfucker went from the most like holly jolly, like he lost all his memories of being Kira, then he just went from straight King Von mode. Like he just flipped the switch. It's like this dude in Blight, he was moving different. This motherfucker sacrificed a lot. So basically, category 2 we already like really talked about. Light's family is very fucking affected. Like, bro's dad dies, sister gets kidnapped, and then obviously after all that shit happens, like his sister's like hella traumatized. She's in the wheelchair, and his mom like has to care for her. I mean, Light really just like this motherfucker just threw it all away, just to feel like God, bro. Just to like think that he created a new world. I mean, he kind of did. He made people more fearful of committing crimes and like trying to be better, but like at what cost though? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we already kind of covered category 2, so I think we can just move on to category 3. Man, for category 3, Light Yagami. I think Light Yagami owns this category just because, yes, Lelouch has crazy ambition, but Light Yagami's ambition is genuinely like what brought his downfall. Light Yagami's ambition is what got in the way. His like, not even really his ego, like his fucking satiation, whatever that word is, to just want to like just write names in the death note and just like fuck shit up. It got to a point I don't even think he was really doing it for justice. He was just doing it just to do it. He was just doing it just to be a dude. He didn't want to see like, I don't know. I think it just got to a point where it's like he got bored with fucking the whole criminal thing. He's like, you know what, man, I'm basically God. I can do what I want. I think that's like what popped in his mind. You know what? I think that's just like what brought his downfall. Cause I don't know. When you think about it, like at first, it's what like makes like I don't know. But his ambition is also what gets him through like so many situations. Like at the same time you think about it, like his ambition to want to win is like low-key what helps throughout the show and gives him that crazy ass plot armor. Like relinquishing the death note, grabbing it again, doing all that shit, being held in prison to prove to Elle that he's not like Kira, all that. His ambition to win, it's a double-edged sword. One side of it, he can use it to, influence people into thinking Kira is their fucking god or whatever, or just bring justice to the world. The other like edge of it is that he gets more cocky as he does it. So the more he uses that ploy that it's just justice and all this, the more comfortable he feels just using the death note whenever he wants, however he wants. I think that'll make him that makes him cocky and lazy, which eventually leads to his downfall and makes fucking in the end Nier catch him because he was cocky and lazy. Yes, the FBI agent recreating all the pages of the death note in 8 hours, I still believe that's absolute bullshit. But like something like that, like I don't know, how would you like? That doesn't even make sense how he was able to do that. So Loki, I can't even blame Light for not even like double checking the Death Note, because like I wouldn't even think that someone would be able to do that shit. Like what the fuck? This man really copied every single page, word for word, handwriting on the dot, in 8 hours, bro. I genuinely don't think that's possible. That shit's a ploy. But man, summarize it. Light Yagami's ambitions is fucking downfall. So we're gonna talk about Light Yagami's superior freaking counterpart.
What do you do when there is an evil you cannot defeat by just means? Do you stain your hands with evil to destroy evil? Or do you remain steadfastly just and righteous even if it means surrendering to evil? In my case, I commit evil to destroy the greater evil!
My undisputed GOAT, Lelouch v Britannia. Now, this dude is only a year younger than Light, goes to Ashford Academy, and I mean, the side characters, I will say this, in Code Geass, the side characters can at times be a little more forgettable, but, oh my goodness, this show is hella confusing and hella complex. At least with Death Note, you can kind of follow along what's going on, but man, Code Geass is like one of them shows where like they debate you like a million times, and then when you finally learn what's like going on, you're like, damn, alright, it's kind of fucking weird. But shit, let's get on with it. Category 1. Lelouch basically sacrifices, I mean, fucking everything, dude. Alright, first off, he sacrifices his own fucking like happiness and his own just like reputation to basically take down the Britannian Empire. I mean, he has to abandon all his friends and live a double life. He also does it all for his like sister, which is fire. And honestly, I think that's a fire motivation, because realistically, Lelouch has already made hella sacrifices. Bro like went through it. Like this motherfucker, like I don't know, bro went through it. That's all I gotta say. Like he has a reason to like want to make a change and live for his sister's dream. So I can fucking respect that. Like also, he makes the greatest sacrifice of all. He sacrifices himself. He sacrifices himself in front of the whole world because he is the new Britannian emperor. So basically everyone in the fucking world just hates him, and I honestly can't blame them. So what does he do? Well, he hires his good old friend Suzaku, who throughout the whole show you would think, I mean, still hates Lelouch. Like at the beginning they're kind of like whatever. Then they get fucking real. Shit gets real. They point a fucking gun at each other and they shoot each other. And then after that, Lelouch gets his fucking memories wiped, but everyone else remembers what happened. And then Bro regains his memories. And then him and Suzaku are like, yo, what's good? And Suzaku betrays Lelouch, which leads to Suzaku dressing up as Zero and sliming out Lelouch on live television, man, in front of everybody. Everyone sees the brand new Britannian Emperor dead, and that's it. The cycle ends. Suzaku eliminated the Britannian cycle. Britannian rule has ceased to exist. The whole world is basically free. Boom. And that is fucking it. Lelouch's greatest sacrifice was himself, and I mean, it was for a great cause. I mean, shit, maybe some of the things that happened on the way weren't so good, but what happens in the end is actually amazing, because Lelouch's sacrifice actually leads to him achieving his goal, which is my one thing. I think Lelouch wins category 1 because Lelouch actually achieves his fucking goal. So yeah, there you go. That's category 1. Now, category 2. How does this shit affect the people around him? Well, doesn't matter, to be honest. Like, I'm just gonna go down the list of characters who fucking get affected. So, Suzaku, obviously, he becomes Zero, takes over as Zero, which, I mean, doesn't really do anything because there's no evil left in the world at that point. So, once Lelouch dies, it's just like, whatever. Suzaku just has the title of Zero now. Colin just gets to live a normal ass life as a student, which I'm still like kind of sketched out about. Like, how do you go from driving big ass Gundams and all this shit, like going in straight up war, bro, war zones, and you're just able to go back to high school like it's like none. Like, that's actually insane. Bro, I would just like fucking I would demand like millions of dollars of compensation from the government and be like, yo, I'm never working a day in my life. You put me through hell. And surprisingly enough, Jeremiah, guess what? Out of everyone, he probably has the most peaceful ending. This dude cultivates a fucking orange farm. How goddamn ironic. I mean, he probably got the best ending out of everybody. As for C2, I still haven't watched the Code Geass Resurrection movie. I'm gonna watch that tonight. But I heard basically she like travels the world to try and find Lelouch. Well, not the world, but C's world, which is just basically the best way to explain C's world is it's like the consciousness of everybody, and it's like I don't even know. Yeah, you'd have to like look it up for yourself. It's very fucking like weird. I had to look it up after watching the show. I was like, what the fuck like was C's world? As for Nunnally, she became the 100th fucking Empress of Britannia. So she basically just took over Lelouch's role, but she joined forces with Zero. So her and Suzaku joined forces with Schneisel, and they fucking all lived happily ever after, towards peace and unity. Is what they want you to think. No, I'm joking. But like, I think that's a pretty wholesome ending. Everyone just, everyone lives happily ever after. I think that's actually a nice way to end a fucking anime. Not your main character just fucking lying on some stairs in a random like building, just looking at the sky, dying. That shit's messed up. When I saw Light Yagami die, that shit actually hit me. I was like, damn, my goat just got like actually caught and slimed out, and he couldn't get out of this situation this time. Shit. Like, I don't know, that shit was sad as fuck, man. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for category 2. Now, category 3 is honestly where I think Lelouch like shines the spotlight. This dude, number one, this motherfucker's ambition has been there since day one. Since the day Britannia invaded Japan, this dude swore that he would stop Britannia. This dude has crazy willpower, crazy ambition, which led to his new power, the Geass power, which is handed down through either CC, C2, or V2. Fucking, that's how Charles got his power, was V2. But C2 is like, I don't know, she gave him a WS power, and I think your power depends on your willpower. It's kind of like a stand in a way. It depends on like your willpower and your character. And the biggest difference between this shit and Death Note is that, well, you could say, I guess, with fucking Rem, like, not Rem. Is it Rem? I think that's her. Nah, I think I'm confusing her fucking name. Yo, nah. I'm not talking about the girl. I'm not talking about the bitch from ReZero. I'm talking about Misa's like Shinigami. I think that's her name. But like, there can be multiple Death Notes. But the thing is, with multiple Geasses, that shit definitely evens the playing field, without a doubt. I mean, yeah, I guess in a way you could use the Death Note to like gain the information of other Death Note users, but it's harder to. And with Geass power, I feel like it's like, yo, Geass users just like kind of like, it's like stands. Holy shit, yo, the parallels are here. JoJo's and Code Geass have a lot more in common than we thought. Geass users just somehow like stumble upon each other. Now, all the Geass users, I think I can name them off the top of my head. I'll try. Obviously, you got Charles, you got Lelouch, you got Rolo, you got Mao. Yeah, that's... oh, and then there's that one dude at the end who just has a Geass power. I forgot his name, but he like dies instantly. I don't know if he dies, but he just instantly gets like defeated. He was not very important. But the Geass power is very like just cool, bro. Lelouch's is definitely the most OP, You low key could make a case for Rolo being overpowered, like being more powerful than Lelouch, because that time stop shit, yo, he dead ass. In a way, it's kind of like Law's fruit combined with like fucking the world. Like he controls the certain space he's in, but with time, like he stops time in that space. So I don't know. Like obviously the one drawback is when he stops time, his heart stops beating. So I can like prolong, or not prolong, fucking negate his lifespan, which is no bueno. So I don't know. I think, Lelouch's ambition to like save the world, basically, it fucking works, and it actually, like, in the end, he gets his dream and goal. He was the correct Geass. Like, I don't know. Like, you think about it, out of everyone, he just got handed a Geass power. Like, you see motherfuckers like Mao. Bro, Mao was like obsessing over C2, bro. Just like I don't know. Bro was not using his Geass the way he should have. Rolo was low-key moving like light Yagami. This dude was just sliming people out. This dude, Rolo, slimed Shirley out. Like, yo, he is actually fucked. That little shit is fucked up, but he's actually one of my favorite characters, so I can't be too mad. I don't know. I think that's going to wrap it up for category 3. Now, my summary from all this. Lelouch passes each fucking category flying colors. Lelouch is the better protagonist. And this is coming from a guy who has watched Death Note 10 plus times. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. I've definitely watched this show more than 10 times. I know, and I know I was fucking up on the names and shit, but you gotta understand, that's not the only show I watch. I watch it a lot of times, but I'm gonna keep it a bean. I've really only watched it like 3 times. The other fucking times are I would just have it in the background, or like whenever friends are over or something. Like, that's different, okay? But I'd say I love that show. It's one of my first animes. Loved Death Note. But when I watched Code Geass, that shit really made me realize, like, damn, this is just Death Note. But if Death Note was like fucking just a little bit better. Like, the power system is fucking awesome. The whole complexity behind like the Seas world and shit is awesome. I mean, the fact that the Earth in Code Geass is just an alternate universe where Britain basically won the American Revolution and takes over the whole world, like, that's fucking so cool to think about. Like, in a way, it's kind of like, I don't know, it has some real world like things in it. Obviously, it has fucking Gundams, which are not possible. They are possible. It's just like that's not realistic at all. But I think the Gundam fights are really cool. I think the robot fights are awesome. Like, Lelouch's robot is fucking sick, and so is Suzaku's. I think everything about Code Geass is just amazing. Alright. Not saying Death Note is shit. I'm just saying, when you compare the two, it's pretty fucking obvious which one is the better one. Like, Code Geass, man, Code Geass clears. But I still give Death Note the flowers. Because Death Note is one of the undisputed GOATs. I know a lot of people like to slander and shit on Death Note, but boy, Death Note is fire. Death Note will forever be a fire ass anime. I don't care what you say. Code Geass, I'm sorry. You won this one. Not Code Geass, I should say. Fucking Lelouch v Britannia, bro. Everybody give a fucking round of applause. Come on. Let's hear it. Alright, shut the fuck up. But I think that's it. Yeah, I think this is it. I hope y'all fucking enjoyed the BO1 gameplay and the improvised Rocket League gameplay. But hey, this is a fire ass video. Fuck with y'all. Catch y'all later.